him and just like anybody else on this team, me, when it's time for business, then it's business. It's strictly business. When it's time for football, then it's strictly football. It's a lot of things that are going on with us throughout the season, and it's been extremely critical for us to be able to focus during those times. I think that's something that we've done effectively.
So if you don't necessarily feed off him as a cliche, but you draw from him that seriousness, almost that focus on we got a job to do, stay on it. He's one of the guys who you would look to give you that feeling as a team. He's always kind of locked in and focused on the task at hand.
Well, I think when it's time to be locked in on football, as a team we've all been locked in on football. I think when it's time to have fun and chill and relax, then we've all had fun and we chilled and relaxed. So I don't think it's the whole team looks at one person for this or one person for that. I think it's been a collective effort.
Thank you, Ken. Appreciate it.
You mentioned this being the most complete team that you guys have had. What has that process been like? Because for years people talk about the Big 12 and scoring a lot of points, but defense not always being the best defenses in the country. But y'all have, it's clearly been a focal point for y'all to improve that. What is that? I guess what were some of those conversations like, and what has the progress and process been like to get to where y'all are now?
Well, it's been a journey. But that's just like any other season. It's going to be a journey, and so we've been through the ups and the downs, and I think overall, as a defense, we've listened. I think we've listened to our coaches, and I think our coaches have put us in the best position to succeed. And I think we've also learned a valuable lesson that when we don't listen to our coaches, we don't get the results that we want, and so. I think it's going to be extremely critical for us to come out here and execute this week, come out here and execute this game and play this game like there's no other. So, I'm just looking forward to Saturday.
What have been some of the areas that you feel like when y'all go out there on a Saturday that you can tell where you guys are just that much better on defense than maybe you were a year ago or 2 years ago?
Well, I think it's just, the overall confidence level of the group is definitely, something that's up, week in and week out. I think, guys understanding that, if we just do our jobs, then we'll have success. I think that's another area that's been up, and I just think just overall, us understanding that we don't strain to the ball not to get yelled at by our coaches. We strain to a ball because it's a weapon for us, and it's something that can make us extremely good. I think understanding that concept has also been something that's been extremely helpful for us and made us who we are.
How much did you guys hear criticism before? Or, I guess at points this year, LSU's defense heard some of the criticism, but felt like it was more a matter of them not living up to their own standards at times. What was kind of, when things weren't as complete as what you see this year, how much did you hear externally, or how much was more of an internal discussion of these are some things that we need to clean up?
Well, I think going throughout the season, you don't really care about what externally is being said. That's rule number one that we laid down in our defensive room is, whatever said externally, we don't listen to. We listen to everything that's internal. And so during those times when we weren't playing our best and we weren't playing well, then internally, we heard about it. When we weren't playing up to our standard internally, we heard about it. And it was a big deal. It was something that was made known, and the coach was in our face about it. And so I think during those times, we had to come to an understanding that during those moments where you want to make a play, it's not time to press and try to make a play outside of the defense. It's not time to try to do too much. The way to get things turned around is by making the plays, the routine plays within the defense. And so I think understanding that and understanding that we all have to do our jobs and do it at an elite level is what has got us to this point.
To go from some of the times where you're looking at some areas and not feeling great about the performance to now where you're going into this game and talking to a lot of the LSU players? They're saying, this Oklahoma defense is going to be one of the better ones we've faced. They're certainly one of the fastest. You turn on the film and look at number 9 standing out. To hear some of that type of praise, does that mean anything? I mean, what's your reaction to hear that?
Don't mean nothing. I think as a group we've been through too much pain to let some words detours from going out there and playing up to our standard, or let that get to our head and think that we're better than what we are. I think for us, it's going to come down to us focusing on us going out there doing our jobs. And at the end of the day, the film doesn't lie.
What stands out when you put on the film and you started preparing for LSU about, just things that stand out about their offense, or areas where you guys have to be on top of your game to be successful on Saturday?
Well, I think they do what they do, and they do it extremely well. I think they have a specific way they try to attack you, and they stick to it. So for us, it's going to be executing and going out there and do what we do best.